My horror story as an event planner. There's been a whole lot of drama. Like, drama comes with our kind of job, and it is something that you have to expect.
We went for an event, met with the family a day before. Everything was going well. Okay, the rentals, they were supposed to come that day. We waited that day, we didn't see them. The next day, I called them. The same thing, they were on their way. Received insults from the family. Like, it wasn't small, because they thought it was our fault, but like, we were trying to cover up for them.
So while planning, we're going through it smoothly. And then there's one thing you have to know: the fact that your clients, even if they book you, not all of them need you. In this particular event, we planned it and we're going smoothly. And then we got a caterer.
So finally, around say to 11, that was when they came. We ordered for banquet tables, Chevari chairs, some plastic chairs. Lo and behold, these people came with plastic tables. The family they were all on us, like as if we were the ones at fault.
Every single flop at an event, everybody just automatically just feels like you're the one that did it. You did it. You did not. You either ate our money or you slack. It's crazy. You can't really force yourself on clients sometimes when it comes to vendor choices. Sometimes when the vendor maybe flops because of one thing or the other, they tell you, I told you I had somebody. My client, that's the bride, is like, my mom's sister is a caterer, a very top caterer, you know. Boom, she didn't come with chefing dish, this one, that one. The groom's dad got the info that food had finished. He now came and said, Okwagram Undia, I told these people that they should not use planners, that these planners are thieves. You ate my son's money and you did not bring complete food. Little did he know that not even a dime was given to me for food, but the bride's mom's sister. They had to hold him. He was almost hitting me.
Events went halfway. People started asking for drinks, started asking for water. We kept on calling the sibling, the bride's brother. They kept saying they were on their way. So the thing became too much that the bride had to come down from the stage. She came outside and kept shouting that she bought a truck full of drinks. Then where did they go to? Thank God for the sister of the bride. She confirmed the drinks did not get to the venue. Meaning, I think the family members made away with drinks or something.
So we're done with hairstyling. And my bride was sitting, waiting. The groom was dressed, waiting. Where's the photographer? We had already paid this guy the extra, so we didn't understand why he wasn't coming earlier. Now, on calling these people, you will not believe that this guy was at this event as the second photographer. This photographer was nowhere. He had turned off his phone. None of his lines were going through. His WhatsApp was not going through. Nothing, no way to even reach him to shout. I think I cried at that event like multiple times. I had to go get that shit. I'm like, this is it. Hi, I am Ariela Mariana Berechuku, and I'm the creative director of the Click Event Planning Company.
Hi everyone, I'm Esther Gelonu. I'm here to tell you stories about my horrible moments as an events coordinator.
There's been a whole lot of drama. Like, drama comes with our kind of job, and it is something that you have to expect.
In events coordination, I've really encountered a lot, from the vendors to the clients to the relations of the client.
My first horror story ever was, I think, my third job as a planner.
Okay, my first experience was in 2019. That was actually when I started working as a coordinator.
So while planning, we're going through it smoothly. And then there's one thing you have to know: the fact that your clients, even if they book you, not all of them need you.
We went for an event, met with the family a day before. Everything was going well. The rentals, they were supposed to come that day. After talking with the family, I told them that they said they were on their way. We kept calming the family down. Okay, the event was supposed to start by 11. Guys, by 10, these people were not on ground. Like, no canopies, no chairs, no tables.
You know, they're always having an issue with the bride or the groom's family. They always want to shift the blame to someone neutral.
The family, received insults from the family. Like, it wasn't small, because they thought it was our fault, but we were trying to cover up for them.
So once you're the perfect person in this picture, it is you. It has to be you. Anything, it just has to be you.
An event that was supposed to start by 11, by 10, these people were not yet on ground. Like, the place was still empty. Like, when I say empty, I mean empty. We went out, like, to look around to see if we could find other rentals or other rental companies, but all to no avail.
In this particular event, we planned it and we're going smoothly. And then we got a caterer, and then we got to drinks. My client, that's the bride, is like, my mom's sister is a caterer, a very top caterer. You know how they tell you, oh, this person is this. I'm like, oh wow, that's really beautiful. I had an extensive explanation with my clients. I explained to them the importance of a caterer.
We ordered for banquet tables, Chevari chairs, some plastic chairs. Lo and behold, these people came with plastic tables. When we asked questions, they said this is their own banquet tables. Like, everything was really, the family they were all on us, like as if we were the ones at fault.
I know that yes, you have people that can cook, but not everybody knows the number of guests, the amount of food that can go through this number of guests. And then I'm like, does she have a page online so we can, go through and, get to know, oh, this person, reach out and tell her, oh, she'll be planning and then she'll be with us on the team for this job and everything. And then, boom, she's not internet savvy rather. And then my bride is like, her mom's sister is not internet savvy, but she's very good. She has done so many events and everything, and she even used to help her out when she was, younger. And I'm like, oh, that's great. Let's do this.
The next one was like a very big coronation. Yes, that was in Olu, Imo State. We went for the event because they insisted the vendors come. All the vendors, actually, aside the food people, they come a day before in the morning. After convincing them that like it might not be possible because you pay them for just one day and they're expected to come, even if it's the next day, it should be maybe towards evening. For them to come in the morning, you have to pay like for 2 days for them to come in the morning. So we made calls. Some of them came, just very few of them came. I think the decorator came, then the rental again, yes. We had the rental for Chevari chairs and then others for tents and canopy because they were supposed to be like 2 venues for the event.
And then I took out food from the wedding budget. Event day, everything was set. Decorator set, photography set, money shoot great. Everything was perfect. And we got to the venue. We had normally would set out places for food because I was expecting, come and blow my mind. Sometimes caterers come and put in fine stuffs, put in flowers, make their booths look so beautiful. And I'm like, see this whole space, we're giving it to them. Oh my God.
So we called. The people coming from Owerri said they left by 2 p.m. Yeah. 4 we've not seen them. 5 we've not seen them. So the family was so much or not they didn't end up coming that day. We didn't eat anything. There was no place to buy food. Nothing. We didn't sleep. No place because they said we're not leaving that compound till the rentals come.
She didn't come with chefing dish, this one, that one. I'm like, wow, what kind of plates did she come with, And they're like, hi, then let me come, leave everything I'm doing and just come and see what's going on here. And then I got there, and I'll tell you that on the event morning, I had to drive off to go look for chefing dish because of course we have to present what we are going to be serving out. This is an 800 guest capacity event, mind you. And she came plastic bag of I think 150 or 200. And the spoon, same thing. And she's like, and they'll be washing the plates as they are serving. And I'm like, we have a guest capacity of 800. You don't expect this to work, I had to now still go out. We had to go buy we were just buying a whole lot of things. We'll buy from here, we'll buy from here, we'll buy from here, we'll buy from here, just to come and feed the rest. And still, it still didn't go around because you're talking of 800 guests here, and this woman cooked for like 200 people. So like, there's no way you can't run magic, you know.
So we didn't eat, we didn't sleep. So it was around 3. They later called that they are looking for their way to the village square like that. Okay, we went to pick them. We picked them. When they came, lo and behold, these people came with just 1 tent. They were supposed to bring tents up to like 20 canopies. They came with just 1 tent. That they are going back. They said they were going back, that it won't waste time, that in an hour we'll see them again.
And one thing I know is during an event, you should never go back to your clients, your bride or your groom, to tell them, oh, this is the flop going on, because it's going to like make them really, really emotional. Damage control started flying in because my bride's mom didn't want anybody to blame her. And she started saying, oh, it's the planner. It has to be the planner, because every single flop at an event, everybody just automatically just feels like you're the one that did it. You did it. You did not. You either ate our money or you slack. It's crazy.
My dear, we waited for these people around 8 in the morning, 8, 9, 10, like no show at all. So we had to start running around. We got canopies from the village, and
the groom's dad, I think, got the info that food had finished, and I think maybe they didn't want a planner. So she now came and said, Okwagram Undia, I told these people that they should not use planners, that these planners are thieves, you know? And I'm like, they're like, you ate my son's money and you did not bring complete food. Little did he know that not even a dime was given to me for food, but the bride's mom's sister. They had to hold him. He was almost hitting me. Like, whether you like it or not, caterers are trained for this. If you tell them 2,000 guests, they know what they are going to cook that will feed 2,000 guests, except you reduce your number of guests. He said, you're a thief, you know? And then I think someone now took him aside and told him, this planner did not handle food. You're shouting for the wrong person. Like, this caterer woman is supposed to be talking, like the sister to the bride's mom should be saying something right now, because I wasn't paid for food. He now said, oh, even though that this one happened.
So there was this other event he did last year in Calabar, yes? Okay, the bride just did her first outing, then went back to change. The weather was okay, but all of a sudden it's just started raining. Like, everything went into shambles. The stage fell, the walkway fell. Like, the normal traditional rites, they were not able to, like, they didn't know how to go about it till later. They just, because the canopies too, you know how rain do, like, even people inside the canopy, the rain was getting to them. Like, it was heavy. But later, we like had to make space in one of the big tents. The traditional rites was done there, and everything went well.
It's like, I feel like if you turn back the hands of time, I'll refund them and not do it, because it brought a lot of denting. You know, one thing with when you're building your brand and wanting to maintain this particular standard of this is how you want your events to be, and then you can't really force yourself on clients sometimes when it comes to vendor choices, because sometimes when the vendor maybe flops because of one thing or the other, they tell you, I told you I had somebody. I told you now. I told you that I had someone. You said no, your person is better. Now see what the person is doing. You know. So we get to hear that a lot, and most times when clients tell us we have this person to handle this, even if we tell you the importance of a professional doing it, sometimes we don't want to push too much, you know, because as much as, yes, we know that this vendor is a professional, sometimes there are some things that are inevitable. There are things that this vendor cannot control. Things like traffic. Yes, I've had my own caterer come late for an event. Now, she did not come late because she just felt like coming late. It was a trip from Enugu to Anambra, and it was peak. It was 30th of December. the whole road was blocked. She was in traffic. She can't fly. Do you get? So at that point, there is nothing you can do about it. Telling her to come earlier would have been perfect if your client agrees to run some accommodation costs on this particular vendor. But most times, clients say, we don't want to spend, don't worry, she's going to come early. Sometimes it's actually better to have your vendors around you. Like, book for them to stay over the night and, get through in the morning and calmly do their job and know that, they're not coming in tense from one traffic wahala or this or that. Do you get? I think I cried at that event like multiple times. I had to go get dark shades. I'm like, these people are not going to see the end of me today. They're not going to see my tears. So I'm like, this is it. So that's it. That's like my horror story number one.